China's President Xi Jinping wants people to waste less food, but not everybody's on board with his new campaign. Reaction on social media to Operation Clean Plate has included its fair share of ridicule as President Xi tries to change the Chinese habit of people ordering extra for group meals. Wuhan's Catering Association is now urging people to order one dish less than the number of diners. And that prompted this quip from one user on social media. What if one person goes to a restaurant alone? How many dishes can he or she order? Zero. For more, I'm joined by China media analyst Kerry Allen from BBC Monitoring. Kerry, it's good to talk to you. I mean, there's a lot of people around the world who will have seen food waste in their own countries who perhaps agree with Xi Jinping.
Yeah, absolutely. In China, there has been, in a post-COVID-19 era, more and more people eating alone. So people are really surprised about this. I mean, it's not so much a law, but it's being heavily pushed on everybody across the country now that they have to be wasting a lot less. So people are eating when they eat in big groups. And this is very common in China to see round tables, lazy Susans with 10 people sat around a table. It's actually culturally acceptable for people to leave a bit of food to show to the host that you appreciate how much you've been given. Because China's obviously historically come from, it's been a country of famine. So this is a way of showing that you're grateful. So now this is very, very different. People are being told actually when you go to a restaurant, you're expected to take away what you leave. So literally you're going to get a doggy bag full of food when you leave the restaurant.
Well, I do like a doggy bag, I have to say, but I read here that China wastes enough food every year to feed 30 to 50 million people, which is quite shocking. Is this born out of necessity? Because I know there's been some pretty big floods across China this year. Are some of the crops been destroyed? Are they issuing this now because they're short of food?
Yeah, there are a number of reasons. I mean, China has experienced really, really bad flooding across the country this year. Very much, it's not seen a situation like this in recent decades. So, as long as, we've had COVID-19 followed very swiftly by this affecting large parts of the country. But also there are bigger issues here. There's also an obesity problem in China, which is very much fueled by the fact that the one-child policy being abolished means that actually a lot of parents are retiring and there's fewer people in the labour market. And these people are working longer hours, they're sitting for long periods of time, so they're developing bad kind of posture and eating habits, much like me in lockdown. But,
yes, aren't we all?
This is another one of the problems that's been happening in China. But yeah, waste as a whole. I mean, China's a population of 1.4 billion people, and it has notoriously wasted lots of different products. So there have been lots of laws introduced, particularly in urban cities across the country, to very much cut down on waste and to make it punishable if you're not.
So just a very quick one. We talk a lot about nudge theory at the moment, and we shame people into changing their habits and their behaviour. In China, might this work more than it would do in other countries? Just very quickly.
Very much so, yes. So China's got a social credit system, and basically people can be shamed if they're not recycling properly or doing a number of they're not being seen as socially responsible citizens. So absolutely.
OK. Well, don't forget to sit up when you eat tonight, OK? Thanks for being on.